The Netherlands, also known as Holland, has a rich and fascinating history. Here's a brief overview. Prehistoric period. The earliest human traces in the Netherlands date back to around 3500 BC, when hunter-gatherers settled in the area. During the Bronze Age, around 2000 BC, the beaker culture emerged in the Netherlands. Roman period. The Romans conquered the Netherlands in 12 BC, and it became part of the Roman Empire. Many roads, bridges, and buildings were constructed during this period. The Romans left the area in 410 AD, and the Netherlands was then inhabited by Germanic tribes. Medieval period. In the 8th century, the Frisians and Saxons established themselves in the Netherlands, and Christianity was introduced. The country was ruled by various feudal lords, and in 1433, the Duke of Burgundy, Philip the Good, became the ruler of the Netherlands. Golden Age. In the 17th century, the Netherlands experienced a period of great economic and cultural prosperity known as the Golden Age. Dutch artists such as Rembrandt and Vermeer flourished, and the country became a major naval power, with colonies in Asia and the Americas. Napoleonic era. In 1795, the Netherlands was invaded by France, and it became a puppet state of the French Empire under Napoleon. The Dutch royal family fled to England, and the country was ruled by French officials until 1813. Modern period. In 1815, the Netherlands became an independent kingdom under King William I. The country remained neutral during World War I, but was invaded by Germany during World War II. The Netherlands played a key role in the European Union, which it helped found in 1992. Today, the Netherlands is a prosperous country with a high standard of living, known for its liberal attitudes and social policies, as well as its world-famous tulips, windmills, and canals. The Netherlands, also known as Holland, is a small country located in northwestern Europe. Its history dates back to prehistoric times, with evidence of human settlements found in the region as early as the Neolithic era. In the Middle Ages, the Netherlands was a collection of small feudal states, with the most powerful being the County of Holland. During this time, the region was also known for its trade, with cities like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and Utrecht becoming major commercial centers. In the 16th century, the Netherlands became a center of Protestantism, with the Dutch revolt against Catholic Spain leading to the formation of the Dutch Republic in 1581. The Dutch Republic became a dominant economic and military power in Europe during the 17th century, known as the Dutch Golden Age. During this time, the Dutch East India Company and the Dutch West India Company were established, leading to Dutch colonial expansion and trade throughout the world. The Netherlands also became a center for art, with famous painters like Rembrandt and Vermeer emerging during this time. In the late 18th century, the Dutch Republic began to decline, with internal political strife and external pressure from other European powers leading to its eventual dissolution in 1795. The Netherlands was then occupied by France, under the rule of Napoleon Bonaparte, until his defeat in 1815. In the 19th century, the Netherlands became a constitutional monarchy and industrialized, with a focus on trade, agriculture, and colonial expansion. The Dutch East Indies, now Indonesia, became a major Dutch colony during this time. During World War II, the Netherlands was occupied by Nazi Germany from 1940 to 1945, leading to widespread suffering and resistance. After the war, the Netherlands became a founding member of the European Union and played an important role in European integration and international affairs. Today, the Netherlands is known for its liberal policies, including its legal cannabis industry and progressive views on social issues. The country is also a major global exporter of agricultural products, technology, and financial services. The Netherlands, also known as Holland, is a country located in Western Europe. The region has been inhabited since prehistoric times, with evidence of human settlement dating back to the Neanderthal era. The area was subsequently inhabited by various Celtic tribes, Germanic tribes, and the Romans, who established several settlements in the region. In the early Middle Ages, the Franks, a Germanic tribe, conquered the region and established the Kingdom of the Franks. The Franks were eventually succeeded by the House of Burgundy, which ruled over the region from the 15th to the 16th century. During the 16th century, the Netherlands became an important center of trade and commerce, with Dutch merchants establishing trade relationships with countries throughout the world. The Dutch also played a key role in the Protestant Reformation, with many Dutch citizens adopting Calvinism as their religion. In 1581, the northern provinces of the Netherlands declared independence from Spain, sparking the 80 Years' War. The war eventually ended in 1648 with the signing of the Peace of Westphalia, which recognized the independence of the Netherlands. Throughout the 17th century, the Netherlands experienced a period of prosperity known as the Dutch Golden Age. During this time, the Dutch became a dominant force in trade and commerce, establishing a global empire that spanned the globe. In the 18th century, the Netherlands lost much of its global influence, as other European powers rose to prominence. The country was occupied by Napoleon's forces in the early 19th century, and was subsequently annexed by France. Following the defeat of Napoleon, the Netherlands became a constitutional monarchy, with the House of Orange-Nassau taking the throne. The country remained neutral during World War I, but was occupied by Nazi forces during World War II. After the war, the Netherlands underwent a period of reconstruction and economic growth, becoming one of the wealthiest countries in Europe. Today, the Netherlands is known for its liberal social policies, innovative economy, and vibrant cultural scene. The Netherlands, also known as Holland, has a rich and complex history. Here is a brief overview. Prehistoric and Roman times. The earliest human presence in the Netherlands dates back to around 3000 BC, with the arrival of farming communities. The region was then inhabited by various Celtic tribes and later came under the control of the Roman Empire in the 1st century AD. Middle Ages. In the 9th and 10th centuries, the Franks, a Germanic tribe, gained control of the area. By the 12th century, the Netherlands was divided into various feudal territories. During this time, Dutch cities began to grow in wealth and influence through trade. Golden Age. The 17th century is known as the Golden Age of the Netherlands. The Dutch Republic became a dominant power in world trade and maritime exploration. The country's most famous artists, including Rembrandt and Vermeer, produced their masterpieces during this time. French rule and independence. In 1795, the Netherlands was occupied by France and became a republic under French control. This lasted until 1815 when the Congress of Vienna declared the Netherlands a kingdom, with William I as its first king. The country remained neutral during World War I, but was invaded and occupied by Germany during World War II. Post-World War II. Following the end of World War II, the Netherlands experienced rapid economic growth, becoming one of the wealthiest countries in Europe. The country was a founding member of NATO and the European Union. Today, the Netherlands is known for its progressive social policies, environmentalism, and contributions to technology and innovation. It remains a major player in international trade and diplomacy. The Netherlands, also known as Holland, has a rich and diverse history that dates back to the early Middle Ages. Here is a brief overview of the country's history. Prehistory. The Netherlands was inhabited by various groups of people during the prehistoric period, including the Frisians, Saxons, and Batavians. These tribes lived in small, agricultural communities and engaged in trade with other European groups. Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, the Netherlands was divided into several feudal territories, each with its own ruler. The most powerful of these territories was the County of Holland, which became an important center of trade and commerce. The Dutch also began to build their famous dikes and canals to protect against flooding. Renaissance. In the 16th century, the Netherlands became a center of artistic and intellectual activity, with figures like Erasmus and Rembrandt making significant contributions to European culture. The country also played a major role in the Protestant Reformation, with many Dutch citizens rejecting the authority of the Catholic Church. Golden Age. The 17th century is known as the Golden Age of Dutch history, a time of economic prosperity and cultural achievement. The Dutch East India Company, VOC, was established in 1602, which became one of the world's largest trading companies, and the Dutch Republic emerged as a major naval power. Dutch painters, including Vermeer and Van Gogh, also made significant contributions to the arts. Napoleonic era. In the late 18th and early 19th centuries, the Netherlands fell under the control of the French Empire led by Napoleon Bonaparte. The country was eventually annexed by France, but in 1813, the Dutch monarchy was restored. World War II. During World War II, the Netherlands was invaded by Germany in 1940. The Dutch royal family fled to England, and the country was occupied for 5 years. Resistance groups fought against the Germans, and many Dutch Jews were sent to concentration camps. Post-war era. After the war, the Netherlands underwent significant reconstruction and modernization. The country also played a major role in the European Union, and Amsterdam became known as a center of culture and tolerance. Today, the Netherlands is known for its liberal policies, vibrant culture, and thriving economy. It is a popular destination for tourists and
I-click ang notification bell, like, share and subscribe. Salamat sa panonood.